Right, let's see what Halloween decorations Whiplash has arranged. Right, well, that's rather disappointing. Some bones. Right. Whiplash, your Halloween decorations are shit. Right, well, let's just get on with the episode. Greetings! I am Skeletor, and welcome to the Halloween episode of SkeleTalk, the series where I answer your questions. It's the internet's best-kept secret.
Skeletor!
What, Beastman?
Skeletor, I have something to tell you.
Right, well, out with it. What is it?
There's another poo in the fridge.
What? Another poo in the fridge?
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, Beastman, have you put another poo in the fridge?
Yes, Skeletor, I have.
Right, well, why have you done that, you idiot?
I don't know, Skeletor. I got confused. Would you like me to remove it?
No, you're having a cold poo for dinner. Now get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Who puts a poo in a fridge? Right, let's get on with the questions. Retro Toy Guy Sai has 3 questions to get us off to a spooky start. Question 1. Is Casper really that friendly? No, it is a facade that he constructs whenever there are cameras about. In reality, he is an obnoxious bully and a fucking twat. Question 2. What was that bump I heard last night? Well, if I were to be cruel, I would say that it was the sound of me kicking your mum out of bed. If I were to be crueler, I would say I was climbing over your sister in bed, and the sound was me banging my head on the ceiling. However, I shall not say either of these things because I am above that kind of humour. I think the bump you heard was probably a fox, drunk on fermented fruit, hurling itself full tilt into the side of your house for reasons known only to itself. And question number 3. Who you gonna call? Well, it pains me to admit it, but I would probably call He-Man. And yes, that is a Ghostbusters 2 reference. Thanks for the question, Si. Stephen Gray asks 3 questions of me. Number 1, would you be afraid of meeting Freddy Krueger in your dreams if you had the abilities of a fully trained Jedi Knight? No, I would not be afraid. If anything, Freddy would be wary of entering my peculiar dreams. Last night, I dreamt of visiting a water park where all the water was brake fluid, the inflatable rings were actually gluten-free bagels, and all the lifeguards and attendants were inside-out horses with very long hooves. Good luck with that, Freddy, you fanny. And question 2. If faced with the arrival of a generation of sinister, highly evolved, adult-hating children, would you consider it acceptable to give them a kick up the arse? Yes. I would also think it appropriate to smack the back of their legs and give them a clip round the ear before confiscating all their Haribo and flick knives. And question 3. I have an idea for a new national sport and wondered if you'd be willing to endorse it. Scram is basically the same as tag, except the player who is it will be riding a scrambler motorcycle and wielding a cricket bat. Yes, I would fully endorse this and would be very interested in negotiating a sponsorship deal. What an excellent idea. And I think it would be even more entertaining if all players were wearing clown shoes and parkas zipped all the way up to restrict their peripheral vision. First aid should be administered by 2 poorly trained retail staff dressed as a pantomime horse, and refreshments should be provided, but strapped to the back of a particularly confused antelope. Ask your people to contact my people. Let's make this happen. Thanks for the question, Stephen. Andrew has some questions. Number 1. On Eternia, do they give out treats for Halloween? Yes, our Halloween traditions are very similar to those you observe on Earth. However, on Eternia, when trick-or-treaters come to your house, it is forbidden to open the door wearing just your underpants. And also, if the homeowner has a better costume than the children, he is permitted, and expected, to take their candy. Question 2. Does Eternia have specialised snacks? What is the best? Yes, we have several unique snacks on Eternia. There is a popular snacking fruit called a dangleberry, which is eaten dried and salted. We have several unusual flavours of potato chips, such as roasted puffin, grilled wasp, and baked squirrel. A popular Halloween snack is crispy shrimp faces, and these are often eaten with dragon bits, which are like pork scratchings but are made from bits of dragon. And question 3. Do you prefer sweet or savoury? I like both equally. I also like umami. Thanks for the questions, Andrew. Soda Cauldron asks, do you have your own cauldron, and do you use it to bob for apples? Well, Evil Lynn has a cauldron, but I wouldn't recommend bobbing for anything in there because it's always boiling and it would melt your face off. And Soda also asks, when you're out trick-or-treating, do people commend you on how well your costume looks exactly like that bumbling blue buffoon that He-Man beats all the time? No, when I go trick-or-treating, I wear a costume like everybody else, so nobody knows it's me pooing all over their porch. Thanks for the question, Soda. Alex James has 3 questions for me. Number 1, which Halloween 2 do you prefer more? The original, Rob Zombie's, or Halloween 2018? Well, that's a difficult one, as they each have some great moments. I guess I would choose the original, because it doesn't have Rob Zombie's wife in it. She's been terrible in everything. Actually, maybe I would choose the 2018 movie, because it doesn't have Rob Zombie's wife in it. She has been terrible in everything. And question 2. If you controlled Castle Grayskull, would you consider turning it into a haunted house attraction for Halloween? Yes, that would be a great idea. Castle Grayskull would be perfect for such purposes. What an excellent suggestion. Now I'm even more annoyed that the castle is not in my possession. And question 3. Which of the following would you consider as a scarier character to dress up as at Halloween? The Mummy, Jason Voorhees, or the current version of Madonna? Well, I think we all know which one is the most horrifying. Madonna could scare the cheese off a sandwich. Thanks for the questions, Alex. Reading Movies asks, if you were to appear on the Great British Bake Off, would you be any good, and what would be your signature challenge bake? Well, no, I would be a terrible contestant. It gives me great delight to publicly admit to having no baking skills whatsoever. It is a point of great personal pride that I have never baked anything successfully in my entire life. My signature challenge would be remembering to turn the oven off after I'd burnt everything inside. Thanks for the questions, Reading Movies. Lord Malvada has a couple of questions and a riddle, to which the answer is not penis. Question 1. Would you rather be a giraffe with a neck problem or a hippo with an allergy to mud? The hippo. I already have a pain in my neck. It's called Beastman. And question 2. Would you rather have an itchy bum at midday every day or fart rainbow-coloured gas balls at midday every day? Oh, are you kidding me? Rainbow farts, of course. That would be amazing. Oh, now you've made me sad. And now the riddle. I assist with erections. Sometimes giant balls hang from me. I'm known as a big swinger. What am I?
Skeletor! Skeletor!
What?
Skeletor! I know the answer.
No, you don't, Whiplash. You're just going to say penis again, aren't you?
No, Skeletor. I'm not going to say that.
Right. Well, go on then. What are you going to say?
Skeletor?
Yes, Whiplash?
I am going to say penis.
I thought so.
Penis!
Whiplash, you absolute twit. The answer is a crane. Get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Thanks for the questions, Lord Malvada. Right, Daeloth has some questions. Number 1, do you know what two blast taxi means? No, I do not, but it sounds rude. Question 2, why are there no bands or songs from Masters of the Universe? Well, I have no idea, but I do find it disappointing. And question 3, have you seen Grizzly 2, Revenge? No, I haven't, but I would like to, as I'm a big fan of ferocious bears. Thanks for the questions. Okay, that's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching, and thanks to everyone who submitted questions. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share it with your minions. Right, I'm off to throw eggs and toilet paper at the Royal Palace. See you next time. Bye!